आदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वतदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। वैचित्र वीर्य अनुदिनम् इदम् आदरेण शृण्वन् पृथुचरितम् प्रथयन् विमुक्तसंगः भगवती भवसिन्धुपोतपादे स च निपुणां लभते रतिं मनुष्यः। अनुदिनमिदमादरेण शृण्वन् पृथुचरितं प्रथयन् विमुक्तसंगः भगवती भवसिन्धुपोतपादे स च निपुणां लभते रतिं मनुष्यः। अनुदिनमिदमादरेण शृण्वन् पृथुचरितं प्रथयन् विमुक्तसंगः भगवती भवसिन्धुपोतपादे स च निपुणां लभते रतिं मनुष्यः। अनुदिनमिदमादरेण शृण्वन् पृथुचरितं प्रथयन् विमुक्तसंगः भगवती भवसिन्धुपोतपादे स च निपुणां लभते रतिं मनुष्यः। अनुदिनम् day after day, idam this adarena with great respect, shrunavan hearing, prithucharitam the narration of Prithu Maharaj, prathayan chanting, vimukta sangaha vimukta liberated, Sangha, association, Bhagavati, unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhavasindhu, the ocean of nescience. Pota, the boat. Pade, whose lotus feet. Saha, he. Cha, also. Nipunam, complete. Labhate, achieves. Ratim, attachment. Manushyaha, the person. Translation. Whoever with great reverence and adoration regularly reads, chants, and describes the history of Prithu Maharaja's activities will certainly increase unflinching faith and attraction for the lotus feet of the Lord. The Lord's lotus feet are the boat by which one can cross the ocean of nescience. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The word Bhavasindhu Pot Pade is significant in this verse. The lotus feet of the Lord are known as Mahat Padam. This means that the total source of material existence rests on the lotus feet of the Lord. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, Aham Sarvasya Prabhava. Everything is emanating from Him. This cosmic manifestation, which is compared to an ocean of nescience, is also resting on the lotus feet of the Lord. As such, this great ocean of nescience is minimized by a person who is a pure devotee. One who has taken shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord need not cross over the ocean because he has already crossed it by virtue of his position at the Lord's lotus feet. By hearing and chanting of the glories of the Lord or the Lord's devotee, one can become firmly fixed in the service of the lotus feet of the Lord. This position can also be achieved very easily by narrating the history of the life of Prithu Maharaj regularly every day. The word Vimukta Sangha is also significant in this connection because we associate with the three qualities of material nature. Our position in this material world is full of dangers. But when we engage in the devotional service of the Lord by the process of Sravanam and Kirtanam, we immediately become Vimukta Sangha or liberated. Thus, in the Bhaktivedanta purports of the 4th canto, 23rd chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Maharaj Prithu's Going Back Home, Maitreya Muni is narrating the history of Prithu Maharaj to Vidura. Vidura was a great devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He left his home and went to so many holy places, and at last he met Maitreya Muni in Haridwar, a very famous Tirth Dham, where Ganga comes out of Himalaya. In Haridwar, this conversation is going on between Maitreya and Vidur. And Maitreya Muni is describing the history of so many devotees like Dhruv Maharaj and Prithu Maharaj. In so many chapters he has described the very nice qualities and activities of Prithu Maharaj. And at last he is saying that any person, any manusya means human being, manusya. Shya means emanation. One who has come out of Manu, he is called manusya. Shya means emanation, coming out. Manu means Manu Maharaj. Those who have come from Manu Maharaj, they are called Manusya. Any Manusya who hears Shravan and Prathayan, one who hears the story of Prithu Maharaj and one who describes this holy narration, he becomes Vimukta Sangha. He becomes free from material attachment. Sangha. Sangha means attachment and association. So he becomes a Vimukta Sangha, free from material bondage, and he achieves the complete rati, prem, attachment to the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of God. The Lord's lotus feet are compared here with a boat, very capable boat, by which one can cross the ocean of material existence. Bhava Sindhu Pota Pade. Bhava means this material world, and Sindhu means ocean, and Pota means boat. Pade means lotus feet. Anyone who takes shelter of the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he very easily crosses the ocean of material existence, material nescience, the ocean of nescience. Nescience कहते हैं ना? So the whole year I speak English only 5 or 6 times in America. I never speak English in India. I always speak Hindi. So if anything wrong, please forgive me. In this verse, Maitreya Muni is stressing on hearing and chanting, describing Sriman and Prathayan. Prathayan means to expand. One who expands the glories of Prithu Maharaj, he becomes Vimukta Sangha, and he achieves Nipunam Ratim to the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of God. Nipunam Ratim. Rati means love or attraction, and Nipuna means complete. Complete Rati he achieves only by hearing and chanting. This is very simple. As Srila Prabhupada has said, this is very simple, very easy way to achieve the love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Very easy. And we read in Srimad Bhagavatam, everywhere this point is stressed. Everywhere. Here. Chant. Srila Prabhupada has said, whoever with great reverence and adoration regularly reads, chants, and describes the history of Maharaj Prithu's activities will certainly increase unflinching faith and attraction for the lotus feet of the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who is Krishna himself, has he has given so much importance on Shravanam and Kirtanam. Shravanam means hearing and Kirtanam means glorifying, chanting. Shravana Kirtana Jale Kara Aise Chan. When he has described the creeper of devotional service, Bhakti Lata, he has said one should sechan, one should irrigate this Lata, this creeper, with Shravan and Kirtan. And Srila Prabhupada has arranged in our ISKCON for hearing and chanting. He has given so many books. Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, so many books he has given. Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Our duty is to hear and chant. Just this is very simple. Hearing with great respect. Adarena. Adar, actually, adar means respect, but according to Sanskrit grammar, a means completely, and dara means fear. Actually, dara. In Hindi, we say dar. Dara. Dara means fear, means a means slight or complete, both. Other means respect. That is why Srila Prabhupada has translated with great reverence and adoration. Here fear does not mean actually something material. Just like we give respect to our father, mother, to our spiritual master, or to some demigods, or to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we have respect. So we must respect the activities, the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and also to the activities of a devotee. Prithu Maharaj was actually an incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but he acted as a devotee. Just like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, God himself, but he acted as a devotee to teach us how to love Krishna. He acted in such a way. So Prithu Maharaj was a great king, and he was incarnation of the Supreme Lord, but he acted as devotee. When the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared before him, and he requested Prithu Maharaj, please ask me something. I am very pleased with you. I can give you anything. Please ask me. Then Prithu Maharaj said, if you are really pleased with me, give me 10,000 years to hear your katha. And this is the boon asked by Prithu Maharaj from the Supreme Personality of God. One devotee asked one day, did the Supreme Lord give him 10,000 years? No, actually in his body, Prithu Maharaj's body, only 2 years are seen. But the power of hearing was increased in 10,000 times more. 10,000 times more. This was the mercy of the Supreme Personality of God. Prithu Maharaj asked the Supreme Lord, please increase the power of my ear so that My ears can hear any katha, even in Swarga or even in Sutal Lok, where Bali Maharaj has this program. Anywhere on this Prithvi, on this earth, if a devotee is speaking, so that my ears can catch the whole katha around anywhere in the universe. Please give me this benediction. So the Lord was very pleased with Prithu Maharaj, very much pleased. We read in Srimad Bhagavatam, and you have crossed all the chapters. This is the end actually. So Maitreya Muni clearly indicates that one should hear with great adar, with great respect. In our human life, this is the greatest purusarth. This is our greatest goal. What is that? To hear and chant. Chant more and more. Chant the holy name and also describe the glories of Prithu Maharaj. And Anudinam means every day. Day after day. Every day one should hear and chant the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and of Prithu Maharaj. Anudinam idam adarena srinavam. The verse is very simple. Anudinam adarena idam srinavan. If a manusya, a person, hears and chants what? Prithu Charitam. Charitam means activities. Charit. And Charitam means glory, qualities, and pastimes. His good qualities, pastimes, everything related with any person is called Charitam. Just like we have Chaitanya Charitamrit. The Charita of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is immortal, eternal, and sweet like Amrit, nectar. Amrita has two meanings. A means not, and Mrita means dead. The Charita of the Supreme Personality of Godhead never dies. It means it is always fresh, eternal, full of bliss. And the Charita of the Supreme Lord is nectarian. Very sweet to hear and to chant. Maitreya Muni stressed on this point, one must hear. If he wants to achieve the attraction to the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of God. In a human society, there are 5 purusarth. Purusarth means goal or purpose. The purpose of human life is divided in 5 sections: dharma, arth, kam, moksha. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying 5th purusarth is Krishna Prem. Here Maitreya Muni is indicating on that purusarth, Krishna Prem, that is described here as Rati. Rati means full attraction, attachment. रत हो जाना, किसी में लग जाना पूरा इस रति. One who forgets everything and only remembers Sri Krishna, his pastimes, this position of that person is called Rati. This is the beginning of the love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Rati. But it always depends on hearing and chanting. So anyone who hears Prithucharitam and also Prathayan, one who expands his glories by speaking, this is the meaning, and singing, by singing and speaking, one who expands the glories of Prithu Maharaj, surely he will achieve the love for the Supreme Personality of God. This is very easy. Our duty is to chant and hear. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This material world is compared sometimes with forest fire, sometimes with ocean, and sometimes with great serpent, Bhavahi, Bhav Sarp, and sometimes Davagni. This material world is like a forest fire. Any creature who is in the forest fire, he cannot have any peace or any happiness in his life, only burning, burning, burning. So this material world is full of dangers, full of so many kinds of miseries. But what is the safe position in this material world, in this forest fire or in this ocean of nescience? What is the best thing by which we can become happy? The best thing is to hear and describe the glories of the Supreme Personality of God. In Srimad Bhagavatam, in so many places, this material world is compared with forest fire, and a person who hears Srimad Bhagavatam or chants the holy name of God, he is compared with an elephant. And the katha, the narration of the Supreme Lord, is compared with Mother Ganga. Just like suppose there is a forest fire in Himalaya, but when an elephant jumps to a river which has cold water, so that elephant escapes the burning heat of forest fire. Forest fire cannot burn that elephant if the elephant is in Ganga. Here they pronounce this Gangaji, Ganges. Actually, when Britishers were in India, they also respected Ganga. In India, people say Gangaji. Gangaji. Ji is used for respect. Gangaji. Just like you use Kalachandji. Ji is the respect. So even Britishers, they respected Gangaji in this way. Gangaji, but they could not pronounce properly, so they Ganges, they were saying like this. But actually the real word is Gangaji. So suppose there is an elephant, and the elephant sees that everywhere there is forest fire, but if the elephant takes shelter of Ganga, then he becomes peaceful. No burning, no heat. In this way, in this material world, actually everyone's mind is disturbed. No peace. nowhere peace, no happiness. But person who is so fortunate, and if he engages in hearing and chanting the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he becomes very peaceful, very happy. As we write, chant and be happy. If you want to be happy, then chant, otherwise you cannot be happy. Chant and be happy. This is very simple way. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, comes juge juge. So many times he comes into this material world to perform so many transcendental activities, Divya Karma. Why he performs so many activities? The purpose is behind this, that the human beings, they may get a chance to hear and chant the activities of the Supreme Personality of God. This is the main purpose of the Supreme Lord behind performing so many activities. In this incarnation, the incarnation of Prithu Maharaj, he acted so wonderfully. He milked this Mother Earth and provided foods for all kinds of living entities. See, by his mercy we are eating. He arranged actually. He provided foods for demigods, he provided food for animals, for human beings, insects, serpents. Everyone is getting food by the mercy of Prithu Maharaj. And also he performed a great sacrifice, 100 Aswamedh Yajna. In the final Yajna, Indra stole his horse to disturb his Yajna. And by the request of Brahmaji, he stopped that Yajna. And when he stopped Yajna, then the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared. He was so pleased. And also Prithu Maharaj got the association of Sanat Kumar in his garden. And before this chapter, very nice instruction is given by Sanat Kumar to Prithu Maharaj. First class instruction of this. And at last you have heard how Prithu Maharaj was liberated and how he went back to Godhead with his wife, Archi. At last he took Banaprasth and he achieved the Vaikuntha Dham, where he is now the eternal associate of the Supreme Personality of God. What was achieved by Prithu Maharaj, performing so many wonderful activities, he achieved, he served the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that he achieved Vaikuntha. Here Srila Prabhupada is indicating, whatever is achieved by Prithu Maharaj, we can very easily achieve by hearing and chanting his glories. It's very simple. We have not to perform so many activities or so much austerity, so much difficulty. This is very easy, and actually this sentence is very encouraging, as Srila Prabhupada has said. Whatever is achieved, the rati, the love for the Supreme Lord, was achieved by Prithu Maharaj. So whatever is achieved by Prithu Maharaj, we can achieve it easily only by hearing his activities and describing his activities. So one should chant and hear the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the activities of the devotees, then he can attain Nipunam Bhakti to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.